Welcome to the Book View podcast. Today, we're diving into a unique and captivating novel, In a Thousand Different Ways, by Cecilia Ahern. This isn't just a story, it's an exploration of perception, empathy, and the complicated tapestry of human emotions, all seen through the extraordinary eyes of our protagonist, Alice Kelly. Alice sees the world differently, literally. From a young age, she begins to perceive people's moods and emotional states as distinct, swirling colors. What sounds like a magical gift is anything but simple. These ever-shifting auras become both a window into others and a weight she must carry, coloring every relationship and moment of her life. Growing up in a home shaped by her mother Lily's emotional instability, Alice's gift is both a shield and a burden. Her mother's aura is a constant, deep blue, an ever-present signal of sadness and volatility. Her older brother Hugh glows with a comforting pink, a rare source of stability, while her other brother, Ollie, often reflects their mother's darker tones, absorbing her emotional turmoil. Alice's early experiences are defined by these vivid cues. The colors become her guide to understanding a chaotic household, yet they also isolate her. She sees too much, too deeply, and too vividly. As the hues around her intensify, so does her longing for clarity and control. School introduces an even more complicated challenge. The unpredictable and vibrant emotions of classmates overwhelm her senses. Headaches become frequent. Sunglasses become her defense, a dimmer switch for an otherwise blinding world. Even small encounters become draining, like the receptionist whose cheerful face is cloaked in a suspicious mustard-yellow aura. Her friendships, too, are tested. Alice grows distant from her best friend Emma, whose fast, erratic colors exhaust her. Only with Hugh does she find a sense of grounding, especially when she shares with him the unsettling blue she detects in their mother's room, a color that seems to hold more weight than usual. A pivotal moment comes when Alice calls an ambulance after sensing an intense, suffocating blue around her mother. It leads to the involvement of social services and forces the family's pain into the open. This event marks the start of change, for better or worse, and the beginning of Alice's journey toward healing. Eventually, she finds herself at Clearview Academy, therapeutic boarding school for children with unique challenges. There she meets Gospel, a boy with Tourette's syndrome who lightens the gravity of her experience. He's fascinated by her ability and calls it a superpower, offering a lens of acceptance and even admiration. It's here that the idea of synesthesia, a neurological condition that might explain Alice's gift, is introduced. As a young adult, Alice moves to London, seeking independence and anonymity. The city is no less overwhelming, but she begins to learn strategies for managing her perceptions. A retired midwife and energy healer named Naomi becomes a mentor figure, teaching Alice how to shield her energy and protect herself from emotional overload. Then comes Andy, a man unlike anyone else. To Alice's amazement, he emits no colors at all. This absence becomes a mystery and a source of fascination. As their relationship unfolds, she must learn to connect without relying on her usual emotional compass. It's a relationship that challenges her perceptions and helps her redefine intimacy and trust. Cecilia Ahern weaves powerful themes throughout Alice's journey. The story dives deep into the experience of being hypersensitive to others' emotions, something many readers will relate to, even if not literally. It also explores the lasting impact of childhood trauma, the importance of found family, and the fine line between gift and burden. The novel subtly challenges our understanding of reality. It invites readers to consider how much we miss when we rely only on the visible, the spoken, or the rational. Through Alice's eyes, we see how rich, and sometimes unbearable, the emotional undercurrents of life can be. The inclusion of pseudo-scientific and spiritual explanations adds a compelling ambiguity to Alice's experience. Is this a gift, a condition, or a unique form of perception no label can fully define? Rather than answering definitively, Ahern leaves space for interpretation, which adds depth and resonance. In 1,000 Different Ways is more than a story about seeing emotions. It's about learning to live with them, honor them, and find strength within them. Ahern has crafted a narrative that is both fantastical and deeply human, one that lingers long after the final page. If you're drawn to novels that blend emotional depth with a touch of the surreal, this is a read that will speak to you in colors you didn't know you could see. That is all for today's episode of Bookview. Join us next time as we explore another fascinating work of literature. Until then, happy reading.